Hey everybody, I'm here to plan the week of June 25th to July 1st. I know a week that's already happened. What's going on? But I am memory planning in my Erin Condren this week. So what happened, if you didn't see any of my other recent videos, is that I'm in, I just got back. I was in Uganda all week. I left the previous Sunday to this, and then I got back on this Sunday. And it just really wasn't practical for me to lug my whole Erin Condren there. It really didn't make sense. And I wouldn't really have needed it. So what I did was I switched planners. So this is my personal. I've gone back and put all the ones back in here because if I finish the set of inserts, but it's so fat now. But yeah, so I used my, it's going to be kind of hard to see. Sorry about that. I feel if anyone has any recommendations for any thicker rings that could fit like a whole year's worth, I would be into that. Thank you in advance. But yeah, so I used these inserts for my pre-planning. It was mostly to-do lists to keep me organized while I was there, with a few little things in the today section where I put the main activity of the day. And yeah, so this was really functional for me while I was there, but then I don't have a memory spread because I usually do my memory spreads in here. And also I would have had this week blank, and that's no fun. So what you just saw was the GP Sticker Studio November Mystery Kit. I used some bits in there, but I have most of the kit left over. And that's what I'm going to use in my memory spread today. So yeah, let me show you what I have left from when I did the spread of my personal rings, which I did film. You can see that spread, by the way. I've got most of my sampler left over. This is on vinyl paper. The rest is on premium matte, as always. I've got most of my little things and headers left. Most of my first functional page. Got a set of date covers, date squares, most of my deco left. Most of my boxes. A little more than half, I would say, of my functional page there. I've just got 3 checklists left. I've got my whole washi sheet, my whole double box and decorative header sheet, and my whole full box sheet left. So we've got tons to work with. I'm going to start by putting down the basics, as always. I'm going to put my Stunning Cloud washi at the bottom, and then I'm going to put my date covers and dots, and I'm also going to put my flags in the corner, and then I will be back. Okay, so we got some basics down, and now I think, yeah, I'm still going to do a little things section, even though it's a memory spread, because I did want to write down the meals that I had every day, and I can still put in, you know, the videos and stuff like that. So I'm going to start with a meal on every day at the bottom. Okay, and then I also uploaded videos, 3 videos while I was gone, so I'm going to take 3 of these video little things, and that was on, what day? Sunday was my plan with me for next week. And then Saturday was my July monthly, and Friday was my June haul. So all my end of month, end of week videos. And then, is there anything else? I didn't watch any TV while I was gone. I did have a package come, but I didn't get it, so I'm not gonna put that. I guess I did have a bill due, so I'll put that in, which is on a different sheet. Where is that? Here we go. So on Monday, I had my GP Sticker Studio bill due, and I sorted that all out, so I'll still put that in there. And then, great. That's it for the little things section. So I'm just going to put my odds and ends headers down. Kind of annoying that they're the same color as these, so all the way across it'll be the same, but oh well, nothing I can do about that. Okay, so now we can go day by day, I suppose. So I'm going to kind of zoom in, not too much. Not really sure what the best way is. I guess, I don't know, I might work bottom up, top down, mix it up. I don't know, because I'm going to try and I made so many notes about every little thing that we did, because I was worried I wouldn't have enough stuff to put in, but it was too much. I won't actually be able to fit every single thing that I wrote down, but I want to make sure I put the important stuff, you know? So I think in this case I'll go bottom up. So I've got my little things there. So pretty late in the evening, I did a little workout. So I am going to gonna take, I think, one of these. Now, I intended to do like my Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It did not work out. We were having really late nights and I was just exhausted by the time we got back to the hotel. But Monday I was like still like, okay, we gotta do it. So I very, very late at night did it in the hotel room. But then that was the only one I ended up doing. So, but that's okay. It's okay. So, I was being very active anyway, and I didn't really need to do a workout on top of that. But I did do one on Monday. So that's what I'm marking there with a little thing and some decorative headers around it. And then in terms of an icon, I've got this workout thing on the sampler. So I'm going to use that. And I can just write in that I did a circuits workout. And so that was the evening. Before that, I Skyped with my partner. I think maybe I'll take, so now it's like, what can I fit in? So I think maybe just a little thing actually as well for that, because it was also pretty quick. These are both kind of quick things. And then I think I'm going to take yet another decorative header. And then before that was dinner at the hotel. So I could use like a quarter box maybe for dinner. Yeah. Let's take a quarter box. And then this stuff is all evening stuff. So now I want to put a full box to separate the evening from the day stuff. Cool. So now let's sort these out. So for video chatting my partner, I'm going to take a phone emoji. I'm just going to take this one like lying on the pillow because that like looks like a video chat. And then for dinner, I'm going to take just this this meal icon from the kit. And then let's see. So now we're doing the daytime. Okay, so like I said, I wrote down so much detail of what we did, but I'm not gonna be able to fit everything, so I'm gonna go for just the highlights. Like I wrote like all the stuff we did in the morning, but I think I'm gonna skip that and go straight to going to the clinic. So yeah, I was there with a NGO. I guess is it? Yeah, I guess it's NGO. That supports a clinic in outside of Kampala. So that's what I was there with. So yeah, so the first day we went to the clinic, we met the staff, we got a tour. So what do I want to put for that one? Do I want pattern, solid? I could use kind of doctor's appointment, but it wasn't like really a doctor's appointment. I was just meeting doctors and nurses and everybody. So let's see. It's pretty miscellaneous, so that's why I'm like not sure what to put for that. I do have like asterisks and stuff. Maybe what if I just did like this one and put like just an asterisk? I don't know. Would that work? I'm gonna put like an asterisk. This one's from the sampler, kind of in the middle there, and I'm just gonna write meet the staff and tour the clinic. And then we had presentations. So some they do like continuing education presentations every week. So we just were there for that. So I'm gonna take another one of these, and I'm gonna take a label for the presentations. And for an icon, I could do like the laptop, but cut off the work part. Yeah, I think that makes sense since I didn't really do work while I was there. So, cool. So don't need that part, and then I've just got this laptop that can go right there. Perfect. And then the last thing that we did before going back to the hotel and doing all that was we did some home visits. So I do want to mark that. So I think maybe just a little thing and it can go inside the full box. So I picked a bit of a plainer full box. So let's go for this color. And I think I'll put it like a little higher up so that it's like two clear sections here. Yeah, so, okay. And to mark home visits, I'm going to use the home icon that comes with the kit. So that's perfect. And then that is everything we did on Monday. I mean, not even really everything because I just put the highlights. So Monday was a very busy day. And then Tuesday, I mean, they were all busy days, just like be warned. But Monday was a lot of different stuff, and other days had just more longer stuff. So let's see. On Tuesday, the first thing that we did was that the clinic does community outreach. So they bring their services into the community. They set up a tent and they offer different free services on a weekly basis. So we did that. We went to the community outreach, and for that I'm going to put definitely a half box, maybe just a solid one to start off with. And for that, I think I could actually use the doctor's appointment sticker, because even though I wasn't having the doctor's appointment, other people were having their doctor's appointments. So I think I'll put that kind of like in the corner here. And I can write in everything that we did. I was at the HIV testing station. They had all different stations. And then after that, we visited the local school. So I'm going to put that, I think I'm going to put that also in a half box. Yeah, I'm going to take this piece. And then I'm going to just put another half box. I think maybe actually I'll use this pattern. And then that's a lot of pink next to each other actually as well, so no, I won't do that. Okay, wait, I'm changing my mind because the emoji I have for the school thing is going to cover up, so I wanted to use one that had deco so that I could cover it up because I don't like that look. So, but then I'll use the sand one, which means I don't want to use that sand thingy. So, okay, so I'm going to use this piece of wave. And the sandbox for visiting the school, and for that I pulled in, of course, my school emojis, and I think the medium size will suffice for that. Okay, great. That's for visiting the school, and then we went back to the hotel, so I'm going to do the same thing where I use the full box to demarcate between stuff we did out and then stuff we did in the evening once we got back. So let's pick out another full box, and let's see, do I have a lot of stuff to put in? Nope, don't have a lot of stuff, so I can put one that I like. I love this one. This is the best. Yeah, this is probably the best day to put one that I don't want to cover, so. Okay, gorgeous. And then let's see, in the evening, the last thing, I'm going to work bottom up a bit, was also having dinner with the group at the hotel. So I'm just going to mark that with another quarter box. And this time, what do I want to use? So I don't have that many meal icons, or different ones. So I'm going to pull in a different icon. So I pulled in a lot from this sheet. This week in the other planner, this is a Little Paper Prints functional icon sheet. It's very old, so they might not have this anymore. But I saw, yeah, here we go. I actually had pad thai, so I'm gonna use this takeout container because that's like perfect. I actually had noodles. So I'm just gonna use that icon because this kind of like almost greeny toned gray matched really well, I thought, with this spread. And then I just have two more things to mark. So let's see. I also video chat, or no, just regular chatted. Just regular chat. I also called my sister before dinner. And then I'm gonna need this piece. I don't think this piece is gonna be big enough. Oh, it's like perfect, amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna put this big old piece of washi that's from the bottom washi pattern, and then we've got our little thing here. Okay, so for talking to my sister, I'm just gonna go back to my phone emojis sheet. Am I gonna do that? Maybe not. Maybe I wanna mix it up because then it'll be like literally right next to that one. So I also have yes, I also have this sheet, which is a multicolor phone sheet from Hummingbird Planner. Does this one go? Oh, not quite. Kind of does, but it's not quite the right color. What about like this sagey color? They're all like a little bit off. It's blue. Oh, this blue is closer. Okay, I'm gonna use this phone icon for calling my sister, and then in here in the this space where I put this washi, we also got laundry done at the hotel, so we had some stuff that we needed to get washed. So can I fit this big fat one? That's a little too big. Okay. So I had this giant one from the sampler, but I've got a smaller one on the functional sheet, so I'm gonna use the one from the functional sheets. And do I want to just put it in or put it with something? Could like do a layering. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna put it in. Just like center it. Or that. Okay, cool. Okay, and then moving on to Wednesday, I'm gonna start from the bottom actually. So in the evening, we went to this amazing dance performance. Let's see, I don't know, I don't really have like any dancing specific stickers. But I think what I could do is I could put a half box down and like maybe a solid one. And then I can take the, I do this a lot of times if I'm going to the theater, and this was basically like a theater show. I take the movie night sticker and I cut off, because I also didn't watch any movies this week, so I don't need this. I cut off the script, and then I just use the popcorn to mark going to a show. So that is for that. It was absolutely fabulous. But that was basically the whole evening because it's quite long and late. So I'm gonna put the full box above that. So which one do I want to do? Take this one. Okay, cool. And then, all right, I think I'm gonna work top down though, just to see if I have to put anything in the full box. So the first thing is that in the morning I did do my nails. I figure I might as well still mark it. Maybe I'll just take like a little thing. But then I'm gonna need a piece of washi underneath that. So what am I gonna use for this day? Maybe I'll use the cloud headers for this day's washi. And then I have the Manny sticker on the sampler. I'm gonna cut the script off. And oh, it's too big. Okay, cool. So then the half box there is for doing some interviews. So I interviewed some service users of the clinic on immunization day. So for that, what do I want to do? I think I can just take, oh yeah, here it is. So on the sampler, I was gonna use this, this little like bow clip for that. It's kind of miscellaneous, I think it works. And then we had a lunch. I'm gonna take another sky header. And that's really it. So do I wanna move those down? Because I could do. So my camera cut off anyway, but I didn't want to bore you with, I just moved, since I realized I had room, I just added another header up there. It gives it much more space, looks a lot nicer. And then shifted everything down with the sky headers in between. And now I'm just gonna put a half box for the lunch. And do I want to do a solid or, yeah, I think maybe I'll do this. And then I need a little tiny bit, like another one here, I guess. And then just a little. Okay, cool. And then for that one, I think, again, I'm going to utilize cutting off the script. So I'm going to take this chef one, because I did not bake this week. But if I have these icons that match, the colors match perfectly, I want to make sure to use as many of them as I can. So yeah, I will just use that for the lunch. And that was Wednesday. And then moving on to Thursday, What do I want to do first? I guess we can start at the top. We did a home visit in the morning, just like kind of 1.5, and then I had to go to another meeting, so I'll just put a little thing for that. And then some washi, I guess, here. So, did the one home visit, and for that, what do I want to do for icon? Maybe I'll just do an asterisk for that, actually. And then I went to, for a meeting. We had kind of like, it was like a lunch meeting, so I can do a half box for that. Let's see. So, yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna use this one. Is that right? Yes, this one. And I'm going to put this flag. Okay, it's not exactly perfect, but that's close enough, I think. And then, do I just put another asterisk? I guess so. They're all kind of like meeting type things, so I think I might just put another asterisk there. So that was for the meeting with Dr. Clark, and we also had lunch while we were there. And then we went back to the hotel, so I think it's full box time. And then, what did we do? Not that much after that, so yeah, okay. I think let's maybe go bottom up for just a sec. And then in the evening, I kind of had like almost 2 dinners. Like I had, my mom and I got back before the rest of the group, so we had like a snack, and I wasn't terribly hungry because we had a very filling lunch. So we had like a snack, and then when everyone else got back, I had like tea and cake while everyone else was having dinner. So I think for tea and cake, I might take one of these and just some decorative headers around it, since we're going for the no white space look. So I've got that, and what do I want to do for an icon? Well, I could put, I'm gonna take a little creative license. I'm gonna use this coffee time sticker, even though I did have tea. It's, you know, I think it kind of works, because it was more like it was like tea and cake is more of like a kind of that type of a snack rather than dinner, so a meal icon won't make as much sense, I think. I don't know. Oh, you can't even see anything I'm doing. Jeez. I'm sorry. There we go. So that's what I've got down there for my little tea and cake snack. And then before that, having a like, hardly even call it a light dinner, with my mom. What do I want to mark with that? So I could use this. So maybe I'll just take one of these labels, and I do have these, they're dinner date emojis, but they're kind of big. Well, I was gonna put the fast food one, but because I only have medium size of the fast food one because we didn't really have fancy food, but I'll put the fancy food one, it's fine. So I'm gonna wait to put whatever I do on top first, but I will be using that emoji. And then, so what do I want to do before that? So, well, I guess I'm gonna need another one of these just to make a little space. Oh, but then that matches that, and I don't like when that happens, so I will use a different type of washi. I was using the sand up top, so I can go back to some more sand washi. And this, great. And then, so I guess I won't need to cover up the full box, so then I will use this one that I really like. So we'll put that here, and then we'll see. Yeah, I can totally put this even in a half box. So do I want to use a decorative one, or which one do I want to use? I guess maybe this one. And then another. Just gonna take another piece of. I gotta just so the pattern lines up. This one came from the bottom, so I'm gonna switch that with that. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the half box there. And this is for, I had a big old nap, so like I was exhausted, and like every day was like go, getting up pretty early and all that. So I took like a big old nap. So I was thinking for that, I would take a lazy day. Maybe even this big one. Yeah. So just kind of put this right there and just right, and then I had a nice nap and it was so nice. That's Thursday. And then Friday, let's see. Friday was a very exciting day, so I want to make sure I fit everything that happened because so much stuff happened. Okay, yeah, I think we can fit everything, no problem. So, yeah, I think I want to put in that I woke up very early. It was so early, which is why I really needed that nap the night before as well. So for that, I think I'm just gonna take like a little thing, but I think I'll put like washi around it. So I guess I'll just keep using these like decorative headers. Why not? So I've got so many of them. So we're gonna do that and a little thing. And then another one, I guess. So for waking up soups early, and then I'm gonna put a half box because we had a very exciting day. So I'm gonna put this one. We went to the source of the Nile River, so I took a boat down the Nile, and then into Lake Victoria because that's where the start of the Nile is, and it was incredible, and there was so much wildlife, and it was just like, oh my gosh, it was like indescribable how amazing it was. So to start with, I have these emojis. I'm gonna take this little one, like taking an axe to the alarm clock, because that's how I felt in the morning, but then it was all worth it. For what do I even put for that? It's like, it was like so incredible. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how to mark that. So maybe I'll like wait a sec. So do I want to put this separately, the waterfall? Okay, this is where I'm gonna do some bottom up as well so I can see. So we had a dinner in the evening. It's like our last dinner there. And I'm gonna take one of these, I think. So take this one. And our driver from the week came out with us, and we went to an Italian restaurant. It was really good. And so for the last dinner, I will finally use this icon that I have not been using. Yeah, cool. So that's for the dinner. Okay, it's tough. Okay, so I'm gonna put a full box, or I could stack washi, because I'm kind of like running out of full boxes that I really like. I want to save. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use the double box, so I just don't think that's gonna happen. Let me stack this washi's. It's my favorite one. Should I put a half box for that as well, or a quarter box? Let me just take another decorative header under this. Okay, so when we were out, I think I'm gonna put them all in one. So we went to the source of the Nile and a waterfall. So actually what I could do is I can just, within that half box, I can take, I can take 2 hearts and put right both of the things that we did. So yeah, cool. So we went to the 2 sites for our little sightseeing. Sorry if you couldn't see that. There you go. And then we got back to the clinic. So my mom had stayed behind. She had to go to the clinic in the morning for another thing. And then, so she stayed there and she didn't come with us. So we got back and we're like, oh, we feel kind of bad that we went like sightseeing. Not bad, because obviously like she knew we were doing that and she was like, yeah, it's fine. But we were like, oh, it's too bad that she couldn't come with us. Like, I hope she doesn't feel like she missed out, because she was just at the clinic all day. And we get back and there is a baby being born. So we get back, someone was in labor, and my mom helped deliver the baby. So we both had exciting days, but we were there for the birth, which was so exciting. So yeah, definitely deserves a full half box there because of how amazing that was. And I've never actually been there. Like I've never been there for a delivery. So it was really, really just a magical moment. So what do I even put for that? I don't think I have any baby stickers. Oh, you know what I do have though? That would be perfect. I have these sleepy emojis, and this one is like could like be like a swaddled baby. So, oh, that's perfect. I love it. Okay. So, yeah, that was the exciting day. That was such an exciting day. Yeah, seeing like some incredible sights that I've always wanted to see my whole life, and then being there for the birth of a new baby. It was amazing. And then Saturday was our last day, so, but our flight was late, so it was still an action-packed day. So, what do I want to put? Well, I know my flight's going last. That was the last thing of the day. So, I don't have any flight trackers. So, for my flights, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put these labels and emojis. So I've got my travel emojis, and I'm just going to use this one. First, what's going to go on top of that? So yeah, I think maybe I'll go top down for a bit. So all morning, not all morning, didn't take that long, but in the morning, I of course had to pack. So what do I want to use for that? I think I'll just take a little thing for packing. And let's see. Okay, I just had another idea. Sorry, I'm skipping back down here because I just realized that I could take this sand washi here, and then here's my emoji for the flight. And because what we did right before, is it gonna take all of it? Maybe. Maybe I'll wait a sec. Is that we had some drinks on the beach of Lake Victoria, so I think I'll take this flag for that. Yep. Cool. And what kind of icon for that? Well, yeah, I could take, again, I'm just like I'm cutting a lot of scripts off, but I didn't really have a date night this week because I didn't see my partner until Sunday. By the time I did, I was very tired, so I didn't really we weren't going to go out anywhere. So I'm going to cut that date night script off, and I'm just going to use this champagne bottle, even though obviously I wasn't drinking champagne. I think it will work fine for having drinks. So, cool. Okay, so I just had that epiphany that I could use that big piece of washi down there. So, now back to the beginning? Yeah, now back to the beginning. Okay. So now back up here for packing, and I'm just going to take this for that, and I'm going to take anything around it. Maybe I'll take some more of these sky headers. And then we can put this for packing, and then after that, after we were all packed up and kind of mostly ready to go, we went shopping in the markets. So, got some great souvenirs. So, what do I want to do for shopping? I'm going to take a quarter box for that. And this shopping cart. No, we didn't use carts. Oh, and then I didn't put anything for packing. Packing. I do have this sheet still out. I mean, I have my packing stickers, but they're kind of big. So could I use a box for that? Yeah, I think so. I think I actually used a box icon in the main spread as well. So we'll use that for packing, and then and then we went shopping. Okay, so then we checked out. I don't think I'm going to put checking out. It's like, that's not interesting. And then we went to Entebbe, where the airport is, and we spent the kind of afternoon, evening in Entebbe, so that we were closer to the airport, you know, just in case of traffic or anything like that. So that's where we had the drinks. But we also had lunch. So I think I'm going to put this one because it's basically the beach. So it kind of worked out well this week because it's like this kit had like beach elements and kind of forest hiking elements. And this is the closest I came to having a trip that incorporated both of those elements. So I was like, perfect, we have to use this kit because normally you're kind of doing one or the other. So yeah, so let's see, which way does this go? Yeah. So I think I want to mark this all. Definitely want to put, although I could put them both in one. Okay, so the two things that I wanted to mark down were that we ate lunch on the beach, so I'm going to take this beachy one. And that we hung out with monkeys. There were monkeys there, and they were so cute. So, but I can put them both in one thing. That's fine. So, should have centered that. Oh, well. I'm doing my best. This whole style, like memory planning in the Erin Condren is totally new to me, so I'm struggling a bit, but I'm doing my best. Yeah, cool. So that, yeah, I can put them both in there. So do I want to put two different icons, or... Oh, what I could do is I could just take this palm tree deco and just kind of put it in the box and then just write both of those things because there were palm trees, so it's appropriate. Yeah, cool. And then we had drinks and then we went to the airport. So that was our Saturday. And then moving on to Sunday, yeah, okay, so I want to put in the morning, we arrived in Amsterdam, and so I had to say goodbye to everybody because they were going on to fly to Boston. And of course I was not. I was going on a different flight to come back to London. So it was bittersweet because, you know, it's always nice to come home, but it was a bummer because it was the end of the trip and having to say goodbye to my mom and stuff. So what do I want to use for this? For kind of airport goodbyes. I guess I could take like this box, maybe? Yeah, this box. And just some washi. Where are those? Losing everything? Oh, I'm literally holding it. Literally in my hand. Okay. So I guess, yeah, I guess I'll just take more of these. Decorative headers. For some airport goodbyes. And take that. And then in terms of an icon, I think I'm just going to take a heart. And then I want to mark my second flight, so then I flew to London. So I'm going to take this other label that matches, not the same color, but the same style label as I marked my first flight. And I'm going to take the same exact emoji to mark that. And then I think maybe I'll work from the bottom up to get all the stuff I did in the evening, and then we can see if I can fit a full box or just stack some washi or what I want to do. So let's see. I do want to put that I passed out really early because I was so tired. Oh, man. I think for that I'm going to put... Ooh, what am I going to do? I think maybe take some more, or I could even just take this because it's bigger and easier. This pattern, and take this last long flag. And, oh, that's so crooked. These are really hard to put down. I don't know why I struggle with them so much, but I do. Really struggle with putting these down semi-straight. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. And then, yeah, for passing out, where are they? I've already pulled out the sleepy emojis. Here we go. And so I'm just going to take like this one, catching some Z's, because that was me. So that is for passing out early. For the next thing I wanted to mark was laundry. So I think I'm going to actually just like stack up just a bit of this pattern. Let's see how much we need. Because I did do some laundry, so I washed my clothes as soon as I got home, which is great. I actually didn't get all the way to the part of hanging them up when they were done because I passed out so early, but my partner very, very kindly took care of that for me. So, where was it? Okay, yeah. Need a little bit more. Might even need all of it. I think I do need all of it. It's okay. Because this laundry one from the sampler is much bigger, but I wanted to make sure I used it because it is so, I feel like this pattern is too specific to the kit. So I'm just going to do the same I did last time, where I just kind of center that in the space I've made for myself there. And then before that, we just watched football. So I'm going to use a half box for football because we watched 2 games. So we watched, yeah, I don't think I'm going to need a full box here. So we watched oh God, I can't even remember what games they were. Russia, Spain, wild game. That was in the afternoon. And then we watched Croatia v. Denmark, another wild game, but I did fall asleep and miss the ending, so my partner filled me in this morning. But like, this World Cup has been absolutely wild. So for that, I'm gonna take, let's see, I don't really have anything. I mean, I could take, actually, yeah, because I was just vegging out. So I could take another Lazy Day sticker right in. I basically just watched football all day. And then before that, I did have a bath, which was so nice. Take some of this washi, I guess. And stack it up. Or I also have decorative headers. If this one's kind of the same. I also have this woods one. Oh, maybe I'm gonna use the woods. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So let's take this. And I'm not realizing this is exactly the same pattern as the half box that's there. Don't know why I didn't notice till just this second, but that's, I think it's fine. I don't know, it doesn't look bad. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna start getting on Do Out and messing around with that, so. Okay. Oops. I am gonna lift it up a little bit because doesn't quite fit. Okay. It kind of blends a bit, but in a cool way, so it's fine. We're gonna leave that. And then, yeah, I could just put football and bath in there. I don't need to mark my bath separately, but maybe I will. No, actually, I kind of like how that looks. I don't want to crowd that with stuff, so, because it separates, like, flying home and then what I did when I was at home, so I'm actually going to leave that. I'll write football and bath under my Lazy Day thing there. So let's move on to the sidebar. So we've got our sidebar here. We've got our final, well, not final because I didn't use all the full boxes, but we've got our quote box here. And I'm going to put it right up top like I usually do. No habit trackers this week because my habit trackers were, of course, in my other spread where I could actually use them. So we're going to start right off with, I have a weekly ombre. What would I use it for, though? I was thinking I could mark my steps. I don't know if that's interesting. I think I'm going to put it in. Maybe I might change my mind about what I'm using it for, but tentatively, because otherwise I don't know something that I would be able to mark like every single day. Because I already have my meals accounted for. There's nothing else that I did like every day this week, so I could do steps. Might be interesting to see how I did there. And then I want to mark Happy Mail because I got so much Happy Mail. Because let's see, I wrote it down as well so I can see how many spaces I need. I ordered a bunch of stuff to send to my mom's house in the US, which she very kindly brought over for me. And then also I had some regular orders waiting for me when I got back that got there throughout the week. So 1, 2, 3. So I got actually 9 different shops or Happy Meals to mark. So let's see. I could do like Happy Mail and then Etsy because they weren't all from Etsy. Most of them were though. So I'm going to put Etsy down and then a full checklist. I think pink. I want to bring more pink into the sidebar. And then, yeah. So, because that's 6. And then I only need 3 more, which is perfect. So, I'm going to zoom out to show you this. So, I'm going to put Happy Mail and a 3 checklist, which I only have 1 left, which is the same color as the header, but which I wish it wasn't, but oh well. Okay, I just zoomed all the way out so we can do some final touches, but like, isn't that stunning? Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so I am going to put, even though I love the bottom wash, I am going to put the Weekend Banner in it. Just because it's like a little bit plain across there, so like that. And then, let's see, do I want to put anything? I do love this Happy Mail sticker. Wonder if I could just like, oh, it's miscut. Oh, I don't want to use that then. It's miscut. Okay, that's fine. I only realized like 5 minutes ago that I meant to put a Today header across every day, and I didn't. But it's fine. It looks fine. Everything, because it's just like everything is the Today section except the odds and ends. So it's not the end of the world. I've just got an extra set of Today headers that probably won't get used, but it's all right. It's not the end of the world, as I said. So maybe I just want to do a little decos. Because I love these, I'll have a lot of this deco actually, which isn't usually the case. Okay, I think that's good for the deco. I might have overdone it a little bit, but I really loved a lot of the deco. So yeah, okay, I think that might be everything. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's everything that I wanted to put. I will fill it out and I'll post the up close spreads on my Instagram. So if you want to see those, follow me on ev_plans and you can check those out as well as all of my spreads. So yeah, thanks for sticking through a slightly unconventional for me plan with me. I will be back to my regularly scheduled programming after this. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and please, please, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye. So sorry, I'm always totally forgetting to show you what I have left, so let me show you real quick. I used up a decent amount of the sampler. I've just got some numbers and a few deco pieces there on that sheet. I've got a bit of functional stuff left over, a few headers and little things. I used most of this functional sheet. I've got 2 full boxes left. I've got 1 set of washi left. I've got the double box and a few decorative headers, 2 checklists, and I used all of the boxes. So now this is actually the end of the video. Thanks again for watching, and actual bye.